Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed and his delegation arrived in South Korea ahead of the second Korea-Africa summit for an official business visit. The premier was warmly received by President Yoon Suk-yeol at the South Korean presidential office. During the occasion, the two leaders held a bilateral discussion and signed a $1 billion financing framework agreement for projects to be implemented over the next 4 years.
ኮሪያውያኖች ኢትዮጵያን ከአፍሪካ በዛች በችግር ጊዜ የረዷቸው
Koreans look Ethiopians as their blood brothers from Africa, for Ethiopians have been able to support them in Korean War. During his visit, the Prime Minister visited Ethiopia-Korea Battalion Museum. People found in Chuchuan City have rallied on the streets to show their love to Ethiopia. This official business visit of the Prime Minister with his ministerial delegation elevates the historical diplomatic ties to a high level. We have seen this historical diplomatic relation is developing holistically. The visit is a platform to show our historical ties as well as an opportunity to start new cooperation frameworks between the countries. On the other hand, the countries have agreed to work on technology transfer among universities and activities. The other agreement is on trade and investment. They have agreed to broaden access to markets. We're working on making Korean products accessible to Ethiopian market as well as increasing the participation of Korean investors in Ethiopia.
የ1 ቢሊዮን ዶላር ለ4 ዓመት የሚተገበር ለፍሬምወርክ ፋይናንሲንግ አግሪመንት የሚባል ተፈራርመናል።
$1 billion framework financing memorandum of understanding agreement, which will be implemented for the coming 4 years, has been signed between the two countries. This is the huge main existing development framework for the Korean government in the last few years. This is a threefold from the previous development financing. This can be taken as a result of Prime Minister Abiy's visit and discussion with Korean government.
ኮሪያ ሪፐብሊክ ፕሬዝዳንት ጋር የሁለትዮሽ ስምምነቶችን አድርጓል።
Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has made a bilateral agreement with the President of Korean Republic, Yoon Suk-yeol. As it's known, Korea has made for the last 50 years an amazing economic development. Korea has developed a resilient economy after the severe war it faced. Some reasons like government-led industry development, export-focused economy, saving, education and social development, and others. Ethiopia has shared experience in those areas, and the two leaders have discussed on bolstering these experiences between their countries. During their stay, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed and First Lady Zinash Tayacho laid a word at the monument of Ethiopian veterans of the Korean War and toured the memorial hall. The memorial honors the Ethiopian Kanya Battalion, which fought alongside South Korea and the United Nations forces during the Korean War. Heads of states and representatives from 48 African nations and organizations gathered at Seoul, South Korea to discuss with South Korean representatives on fostering the Korea-Africa partnership. In his speech at the opening of the two-day summit, Prime Minister Abiy proposed initiatives that centered on sustainable and shared growth in various sectors.
I extend my heartfelt gratitude to President Yoon Suk-yeol for hosting the Korea-Africa Summit as we collectively navigate global challenges and endeavor to achieve stability and growth. The ties between Africa and Korea date back to the Korean War of the early 1915, fostering a strong partnership rooted in collective security. Ethiopia emerged as a significant ally to Korea, contributing the Kanyo Infantry Battalion to protect freedom of the Korean Peninsula during the war. Over the years, our cooperation has expanded to encompass various sectors for mutual development. In the current global landscape, Africa and Korea must align priorities to address development and security shortfalls. Therefore, the summit offers an opportunity to envision a future blueprint for partnership and to strengthen our synergy for shared growth and sustainability. Excellencies, Africa's economic diversification focus sets it up to seize new opportunities during global transitions. Despite challenges, the continent demonstrates economic dynamism, prioritizing integration and paving its own path towards a prosperous future. Ethiopia, in particular, has taken proactive steps to address food, climate, and the energy crisis. Initiatives like the Green Legacy and food sovereignty efforts underscore our commitment to sustainable and green growth. As part of the continental efforts to achieve the African Union agricultural transformation agenda, Ethiopia has played an inspirational role in increasing wheat productivity. Our performance in wheat production indicates that Africa has the potential to shape the future of food globally. Informed by Agenda 2063 in the African Free Trade Area, the continent is poised to harness its economic potential, aiming to become a key growth node in the global economy through integrated industrial productivity. Hence, our continent seeks to leverage Korea's expertise in manufacturing to enhance industrial capacity. Ethiopia's investments in industrial parks align with the vision and offer opportunities for Korean industries to establish manufacturing plants, leveraging our abundant skilled use workforce and significant market potential. Excellencies, I emphasize the importance of tailoring the platform to meet Africa's specific needs, particularly in fostering innovative, smart, green, value-added, and digital economies.
The Prime Minister expressed confidence that expanded development cooperation with the Korea-Africa platform will significantly contribute to fostering innovative, smart, green, value-added and digitalized growth.
In order to strengthen and shape the future of the Korea-Africa partnership, allow me to propose 3 key initiatives centered around sustainable and shared growth in various sectors. Firstly, let's lay the groundwork for a Korea-Africa Institute of Science and Technology. This would streamline technology transfer and foster collaborative research towards industrialization. By pinpointing common interests, we can kickstart cooperative projects and programs aimed at nurturing industrial and economic development across Africa. At the seat of the African Union and Ethiopia's prioritization of the ICT sector, Addis Ababa stands ready to welcome such an institute. Secondly, a comprehensive cooperation for smart mobility would be mutually beneficial. This initiative will focus on advancing smart and sustainable urban development throughout Africa. It involves implementing intelligent transportation systems, promoting the adoption of electric and smart vehicles, and fostering smart city partnerships to address mobility challenges effectively. In Ethiopia, we are prioritizing the transformation of gray to green cities through various sustainability interventions, including restricting the import of non-electric vehicles. Thirdly, let us strengthen partnerships on artificial intelligence and technological innovations to expedite digital transformation across all sectors and create new sectors. This is crucial for enhancing efficiency, driving economic growth, and improving the quality of life by leveraging cutting-edge technologies to address complex challenges and unlock new opportunities. Lastly, I would like to propose an action plan for resilient food security. This will enable synchronization of African food sovereignty efforts with Korea smart farming technologies. The goal is to boost agricultural productivity while advocating for smart and sustainable farming practices. As I conclude, I am confident that expanded development cooperation with the Korea-Africa platform will significantly contribute to the fostering innovative, smart, green, value-added, and digitalized growth. Let's seize the vast potential of Korea-Africa relations to generate fresh momentum for sustainability. Together, we can forge a forward-looking strategic partnerships that not only makes a lasting impact, but also leaves a hopeful legacy for future generations. I thank you.
Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol said on the summit that Korea is keen to work with the continent of Africa in key sectors such as digital transformation. He recognized the contribution of Africa for the independence of his country.
1950년 6.25 전쟁이 발발하자
When the Korean War broke out in 1950, Africa contributed to the defense of South Korea's freedom and democracy by sending troops and providing material support. From the 1950s to the 1970s, as many African countries achieved independence, our diplomatic relations became more active. We will seek sustainable ways to work together on sectors such as stable supply of minerals and digital transformation.